Prepare for a fight. When you start saving for a project, okay, it's like all hell breaks loose. As soon as you start saving in Africa, they will just call you and tell you that the cousin of your mother's auntie of your cousin has swallowed the nail. Save your money first, then go and deal with the skyfall. All right. I tend to believe that when you know something, when you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, then you tend to do it better. It would be to put a date on your mortgage, okay? And I start making every effort in between to meet the target date. I started doing my hair myself, as you can see here on the photos. So this is not going to be one of those videos where I say, okay, there's step number 1, open a savings account and things like that. I'm going to tell you to save is start with your head. Okay, so you start mentally. Once you prepared, then the last step that I'm going to give you is to open a savings account. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Magalie, and this is my son, Baby Diamond. Welcome to our channel. Today, we are going to talk about mortgages, okay? If you've watched our previous video, we mentioned that we recently moved into this house and we have bought the house. So this is the first house that we've bought. So if you are in the journey of becoming a landlord, okay, you are in the right place. It's always a pleasure to know that you've helped someone out there. So don't forget to leave your comments below, and also to subscribe to our channel so that you will be notified each time we post out. Isn't it? Are you planning to go? You want to go? Okay. Right. So as you know, to save for a mortgage, you have to open a savings account, right? And then you have to open a savings account and put money in it. So this is not going to be one of those videos where I say, okay, there's step number 1, open a savings account and things like that. I'm going to tell you to save is start with your head. Okay, so you start mentally. Once you prepared, then the last step that I'm going to give you is to open a savings account. That will be at the bottom of the priority. So your first task will be to read about savings. When you read about savings, it will increase your scope. It will make you understand what savings can do for you and for your plans, okay? I tend to believe that when you know something, when you know what you're doing and why you're doing it, then you tend to do it better. If you don't know about how can savings help you achieve your dreams or whatever you want to buy, either a house or anything else, you will not be able to do it as much as someone who's actually read about it or who actually understands it, apart if you were born with that ability to save naturally, which that would be brilliant. That would be great for you. Okay, so the book that I will recommend for this is just one book, and that is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Okay, this is not sponsored. This is the book that worked for me. It will help you understand what you're doing, why you're doing it, and help you focus. Okay? Because staying focused is the key to achieving your goals. Okay? So this book is great. As I said, it is Poor Dad, Rich Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, non-sponsored. The second hack then that I'm going to give you is to follow like-minded people. All right, so if you are part of a family where everybody is great with saving, everybody is great with achieving something big, that is fantastic. All right, then you will at least have that a bit built in you naturally. But if you're not, then it doesn't mean that you cannot achieve something. So follow like-minded people. You can find friends either physically in your entourage, or if you cannot find somebody like that in your entourage, it's not a problem. Social media, YouTube, Facebook, they are great sources of places where you can find like-minded people. I did a lot of that, and I was following a lot of people that were that were like-minded, like this author Robert Kiyosaki. I started following him, watching more of his YouTube videos. My mom is a great person for saving too. I was following her advice, and yeah, and I also have a couple of friends that are very great with. They are amazing when it comes to savings, investment, and things like that. How to make your money work for you. Okay, so these are the type of people you need to attach yourself to. All right. Don't listen. It's very important that you shy away from anyone that will try to put you down, because some people are naturally negative. They will be trying to tell you how impossible what you're trying to do is. So they will count what you don't have. So they will try to minimize what you have. The third hack then will be to put a date on your mortgage. Okay, you need to decide the day, the month, and the year you want to make your mortgage application. When you put a date on your project, it kind of takes it a step forward towards being coming through, so towards moving from a dream to reality. So for example, if I say, okay, on Monday the 7th of October I am going to buy a car, the 7th of October 2019, my mind start focusing towards that date. Okay, and I start making every effort in between to meet the target date. Now, how do you make the effort? It's not enough for you to decide that, okay, in 2 years time, on this date, on this month, I will apply for a mortgage. You need to work toward it so that that target date should be successful for you. And I will explain to you how to do it in the next hack. So once you've chosen your date, write it down and put it somewhere where you can see it every single day. You have to see it in the morning, see it before going to bed, see it before going to work. That will motivate you and will keep you going. Okay, so it will be a source of inspiration. Once you've chosen a date, you need to make sure that it's realistic to your income. Let's say if you don't have a dream job at the moment, which is I don't have one, but I've got my house. I don't have a dream job at the moment, but saving made it possible. Let's say, okay, I'm going to apply for the mortgage in 12 months time. When you understand that the realistic on your current income, you cannot hit that target date. If you don't hit the target date, it would either discourage you, so your target date needs to be realistic and base it on your current income. So let's say if you give yourself 2 years or 5 years, it should be on your current income. Now, in between the 2 to 5 years, your job can change, your salary can change, your circumstances can become better. But in the meantime, your target date should be based on what you currently have, so that you don't see it as a very far-fetched dream that is not realistic. All right? Okay. So to choose that date effectively, you have to review your expenses, and that is our next point. So the next hack then is to reduce your expenses. I don't know about you, but for me, there are few instances before I started saving that I will go to the shop, to the supermarket, I will see things there, food, I will buy food, and then I will not be able to eat all that food within the expiry date, and I have to throw the food away. I will go and buy do shopping, and then I will not even wear it. I have certain pieces of clothing that I've not worn, and when I reached home, I was like, what was I thinking? Sometimes when you see the sale signs, you say, oh, that is cute, I wanted to wear that and that. But when you buy the item and you reach home, you don't actually wear it. So that is where you start by reducing your expenses. Now, you have to write down all your vital expenses, things like your gas, your electricity, your water, your clothing, your food. So you list them down and how much they cost you per week or per month, depending on when you want, when and how you get your pay. Okay, if it's weekly or if it's monthly, you do the math. You know that more than anyone else. Do the math put your life expenses down, and then see the other expenses, things like where you shop for clothing, where you even shop for your food. See how you can save. If you were going for flashy brand, see if you can downgrade just a little bit, just for a short period of time, while you are working towards your target. And after you hit your target, after you get your mortgage, you can go back to buying what you want, what you like to buy, the brands that you like. It's also check if there are certain things that you could do for yourself and you're currently paying someone else for, like for example, and also things that you could do without during your target periods. Okay, so let's say for myself, I always like to do my nails and my brows and my lashes. They were costing me a fair amount of money per month. My makeup brand, my clothing, everything like that. So I decided to scale down on those a little bit, while to hit my target date a lot quicker. Okay, so I started doing my hair myself. As you can see here on the photos, I was not doing a bad job. But if you cannot do your hair, there are other ways. You could find a salon or a friend that can do it for you for cheaper than when you go to your salon. You're not married and you don't have children and you have a house, or you're renting a whole place on your own, why don't you try and move back to your parents, go into a shared accommodation, just for you to hit your target date a lot quicker. Okay, so those are the ways of reducing your expenses. Why are you reducing your expenses? If there is a way that you could also increase your income. Okay, I was hitting on overtime. Okay, even when I was pregnant, I wasn't joking with my overtime, because I had a target date to hit. And when I got pregnant, I said to myself, well, that target needs to come a lot quicker, because our landlord needed to sell the house, and I was like, no, I'm not going to move from this house. I've been here for a little while and I'm not moving it to go and enter into a tenant somewhere else. I'm moving here to go and enter into my house. See if there is a possibility of you picking up some shifts from side to side, or if you can sell certain things that you have but you don't use. Marketplace on Facebook, which is a great place of selling things. The next hack then is what you will expect that everybody that wants to save should do. Okay, open a savings account. All right, I will recommend is a blocked one. Open the type of savings account that will need you to give a notice for withdrawal. Don't have access to that account on your phone. Don't have an app on it on your phone where you can check your balance, because when you see money you want to spend it. Okay, what I did, I opened a blocked account. I needed at least 6 weeks to withdraw anything from it. Then I didn't have any online access to it. I was only receiving post statement like once every 3 months, and I wasn't even opening, because I didn't want to know what is inside. I was like, no, I don't want to know what is inside. Okay, so that is how I was working, and I think that's the best way. Apart if you are one of those people who are excellent with money. Okay, so yeah, open a savings account. The last one is also a mental preparation. I will say prepare for a fight. Huh? Yeah, it's not a physical fight, it's a mental fight. Why? Because when you start saving for a project, okay, it's like all hell breaks loose. All right, so you will start receiving news like from people that have never been sick before, especially if you are from an African family. You know what I'm talking about. You will start receiving news. People will be dying, people will be getting sick. They will tell you that someone wrote on Facebook that as soon as you start saving in Africa, they will just call you and tell you that the cousin of your mother's auntie of your cousin has swallowed the nail. And you need to do something about it. Seriously, it's not that I'm saying that you have to be a mean person. Like if you hear that there is a funeral service or that a family member has been sick or something, you shouldn't help. But I'm saying that once you've say to yourself that, okay, let's say I'm going to put £100 per month. I'm going to put £100 away. On payday, you put that money away. You, even if you hear that the sky has fallen down somewhere, put that money away, that £100 away, okay? And then go and resolve the problem of the sky that has fallen down. Because if you say that, let me first of all go and lift that sky up. You go and lift the sky up. By the time you come back to your saving program, there is nothing left for you, and that will repeat itself every single month. All right, that the sky will always fall when you don't have that saving chunk here. Everything is bright and sunny, but as soon as you get that money, the sky is falling. There is raining, nails are falling everywhere. What is it? No, don't give that opportunity. Save your money first, and then when they tell you that the sky is black or the sky has fallen, put your knees on the floor and say, okay, God, the sky has fallen down there. Can you provide, please? Because I've already put my savings away, and it's a block account, and there is no way I can take it out without a 6 weeks notice, or without 3 months or 6 months or even a year. As soon as that time of the month comes, please put that money away, then go and deal with the skyfall. All right. Okay, this was your girl Magalie and her precious little one, baby Diamond. On that note, we will say thank you for watching, and we see you on Friday. I'll be having a live session on Friday then on talking about mortgages, because I've gotten my mortgage. It will be mostly on how to obtain a mortgage in the UK as a foreigner. It will be Friday the 1st of November. I will have a live session with you at 1 o'clock, okay? Let me know below if you will be attending. And as I mentioned in my previous video, I'm not a professional in mortgages. I'm not a mortgage advisor, but I have a fair knowledge about mortgages, and I think it's only fair to share, because I wish I had someone to give me this information. I would have bought my house a lot quicker. All right, so thank you very much for watching, and I see you on Friday. Do you want to say bye? Do you want to say bye, Dudu? You're too busy with mommy's phone. All right, bye guys.